Well, well, well. That's 3 wells, Frankie. You shut it down. You finally had enough. You finally couldn't take that the RedCow truth was existing. What took you so long? I mean, and how many slobs did it take for you to mass flag the subreddit and get it shut down? I'd like to know. What a coward. What an absolute coward, Frankie. Once again, you prove our point, and you can't accept criticism. The Fellowship of the Grout was minding their own business, and you just couldn't accept that we were speaking a little bit of truth about you and shedding light on your nefarious deeds, your exploitation of friends and family, exploitation of your viewership. You got them all duped, man. I gotta say, you've got a nice racket going. It just doesn't make enough money for it to really make sense to me. I don't understand what you... Like you're making like $1,000 a month, maybe a little bit extra with merch. Like what are you doing? What a waste of time. You could get a part-time job. So Frankie, if you got a part-time job and you're making like, I don't know, $25 an hour, and you worked maybe 40 extra hours a week, that's $1,000. But I know you're putting in more than 40 hours because your every waking moment is thinking about YouTube, what you're going to do on YouTube, what you're going to create on there. You buy things just so that you can film them and put them on YouTube. You hang out with friends for the simple purpose of filming things. You probably have no social life. You know, I don't do this for money. You do this for money. You're not going to hurt somebody who has no financial stake in the game, like me. For you, it's everything. If you lose a couple $100, it's going to hurt really bad. You're going to be very upset. And I think that's kind of why you've gone after people, because you've lost some friendships, you've lost some followers, you've lost clout. People have been spreading your stinky piggy name all over the internet, and you're mad about it.
It's friends, asshole.
You don't like that the Fellowship of the Grout has your number. So you flag channels like mine, and it's hilarious to me because I never even reported all of your harassing comments that you and your slobs left on my channel. Never flagged a single thing. I responded to every one of them. I engaged you in open debate and you ran away, even when you had mob rule. When you had your entire slob army with you, you still ran. So now that you're in the shadows and mass flagging subreddits and YouTube channels and videos and what have you, you still can't engage in open debate. You're still scared. And the only person you run to for solace is your buddy Jimmy, because you know he is clout chasing and wants everything he can get from you. And I don't know, maybe he thinks you're a good friend. Who knows? But he really isn't the type of person who's going to get you any further in your career, and you're not going to get him any further in his career. Because you two have kind of peaked. I don't know if you've noticed this. Your numbers aren't like skyrocketing. Your best opportunity to get somewhere was during COVID, and you had a bump, and that's it. You're never going to do this full time. I don't know if that's your goal. It might be, but I don't think it should be your goal because you have a family. You have important things to worry about. And doing YouTube, as much as everybody wants to claim it's a real job, it's not. It's not. It's a volatile, dangerous job where one day you could make a ton of money and the next day you could make nothing. It's gambling. It's a waste of time for most people. And you could say that about me, like, well, why are you making these videos? I see it as a calling to put out information like this and try to help people. Because unlike you, I don't try to force feed anyone, literally. And I try to have an open discussion with everybody in my comment section. Yes, I'm opinionated, but if you want to have a discussion, I will gladly have it with you. Keep it civil. I don't care if it's civil. It doesn't have to be. I think it's funny. Because the madder they get, the easier my point gets proven. Just like when you came and knocked on my door and were going to show me what for, and here we are. I'm still here. I'm still giving you trouble. I didn't forget about you. I don't forgive, and I don't forget. You're going to always be on my radar, Frankie. And the Fellowship of the Grout thinks the same. You know, Steve died and became a ghost, but he's still there. He's still waiting, and you still won't face him. I have all the DMs. Well, most of them. I don't know. Maybe there are more DMs out there, and I don't really care if there are, but I know what you said about me. I know I scared you right off the start. I know you were upset about engaging with me. You admitted you made a mistake, but you won't admit that to me. I'm a pretty easy guy to deal with, Frankie, and this could be squashed. I mean, literally today, but you won't do that. Because if you engage in civil discussion with me, you have to acknowledge that you've done something wrong. You know what I mean? You can't acknowledge you did something wrong because you are the moral authority and you have this big channel and you are a Christian and I'm just an electrician. I'm just an asshole. Making videos, being psychotic, whatever you said I was, ranting psychotically. But all I was saying is, guard the cherished people in your life. Don't put them on the internet. Don't abuse your friends and family. Don't shill for corporations. Don't fill young minds with corporate garbage, commercialism, consumerism, whatever you want to call it. I mean, my message is pretty simple. Steve's pretty close to the same message. He talks a lot more about faith than I do. There's a lot of reasons behind that. I won't go into that in this video, but yeah, I'm a lifelong Christian, so I go to church because I'm a sinner. And what I'm seeing from you, Frankie, is that you're not willing to accept your deeds, accept the sin, understand who you are. But people like Steve and I have. Being a monster doesn't mean you're an evil person. Showing your teeth doesn't mean you're an evil person. And if you try to paint the Fellowship of the Grout like evil people, it's probably because they've got some truth behind their statement. Because you're projecting. You're projecting the internal struggle you have that is very clear. Your health looks awful. I know that's a personal topic and you don't like when people, point out things that are bad about you because you don't accept criticism, but you don't look well. Your friends and family don't look well. And you're lashing out at people like us who are honestly trying to help. Like I said, this could have been squashed a long time ago. The ball was in your court from the start. And if you think we're going to stop, that's out of the question. With that being said, I started a new subreddit called RedCow Truth Part 2. And the mission statement is as such, a place to be friendly and have good talks about our favorite creators. We love you. LGBT welcome. I'm gay and fat. And I also meant to add I'm gay and fat and black and trans. And here are the rules. This is the 3 rules I have on my subreddit because I had to make this. And I would ask you to please follow these, or I will put papals on your bum if you don't. Respect others and be civil, especially LGBT people and blacks. You can spam, but it needs to be funny and on topic. No making fun of fat people. Those are the rules. So if you'd like to join the RedCow Truth Part 2, I wanted to call it the RedCow Truth Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, but that's just a very long title, and I felt it was, off base. So, I mean, with me being an electrician, the electric boogaloo, I don't know. I'm explaining the joke. I'm ruining it, whatever. So, you may have killed one of the subs, but we will just make more. We're not going away. We don't forgive. We don't forget. Welcome to RedCow Truth Part 2. The ball is still in your court, Frankie. Take care, buddy.